All right, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. I don't know how this is gonna go, but yeah. Anyway, I remember the last time I streamed it was during COVID. Just weird. It's very weird. Anyway, we're gonna see if my screen's actually gonna work or anything of that sort before we get the announcements going. All right, and to everyone who's joining right away, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. And sorry for any noises that are in the background. It's going to get a little busy here right now. Just whatever. Anyway, for everyone here, welcome to the stream. I'm doing something that's probably really stupid, and I'm reading the Legend of Spyro movie script that was confirmed like 3 days ago. And this is such a strange story that I don't remember right now. I might cover it in a video. I know that Crystal Blazer made a video on this, and they've explained. They might have explained something. I didn't watch the video. I saw that it was posted, and that was about it. But anyway, for those who don't know the context behind this thing, there was a movie that was supposed to come out 2009, 2010, somewhere around there, based off of The Legend of Spyro. It was supposed to be some sort of retelling of A New Beginning. And it was supposed to be made by, I think, a producer that worked on the Aragon movie and the writers of Norman the North, I think. And they came up with this thing. And I've heard some stuff about it. Yeah, I've heard this stuff. I've heard this thing is like god awful. Excuse my language, but I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to just give this a shot, and then we're going to see how it goes. Also, hello everyone. The movie, yeah. So Orange Lightning, the movie script was found by someone, by like a group of, I guess like lost script finders. I don't know what they're called. It was found by some, or they got in contact, or this guy called Yoshi Killer got in contact with them, and one of these other people in one of the Legend of Spyro servers actually shared it, and then Crystal Blazer contacted the writer or one of the writers of this script and confirmed that it was real, because we saw this thing like a day before and we didn't know if it was actually official. So it was just strange. I like how the water element is in the script, but why does it have to? Well, spoilers for the script. Okay, I'm gonna say I haven't read any of this. I've seen like little snippets, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to like just find out this stuff as I go along. But you guys, I don't know. You guys are probably gonna see me in pain. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go through this script and just analyze it from just like a lore perspective, because I guess it's one of the things I'll do. But I don't know. Let me just get links sent to the Discord on YouTube and on Twitter, and then I'll start reading this thing. Yeah. Anyway, how's everyone been this week? This last week? Because I've been it's been a wild ride. I'm gonna be honest, at least for me. And then there's this whole a rumor of a new Crash Bandicoot game, which I'm kind of I'm confused about, because I keep hearing about this stuff, and I have friends that tell me about these things, but I'm just like, okay, I understand we're getting Crash game. I got it. Just I want to hear some stuff about Spyro, please. All right, let me see. All right, the best thing about this script is that it says iced tea and burgers exist in the Legend of Spyro. I'm gonna have fun with this, aren't I? I'm gonna have either fun with this, or I'm gonna just I I don't want to go in with a bias. I want to read this as it is. I don't want to go off of like, oh, it was written by the guys who made Norm the North. Obviously, it's bad. It's like, okay, I want to see if there's something good in it, and if there is, that's gonna be cool. All right, there we go. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna start here pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Legend of Spyro script. I never thought I'd see this day, but here we go. Okay, what do we got? Fourth draft. So I want to know what the first draft was like. Because okay, this I want to know because everyone says this is so bad. I want to see why did they have to rewrite it three times just to get to this point that we're already saying it's there's stuff that's wrong with it. What was the first one like? What made them want to change it? Hello, Caroline. Welcome to the stream. Yes, story time, Lazi. Also, everyone, shout out to Lazi for actually being able to come. The other, I'm gonna have a few streams with this. I'm only gonna read a bit into it. I'm already extending my stay at the first page as it is, but I'm gonna try to spread this out a little bit. Also, yeah, November 2008. Yeah, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. God, could I take another round of mental damage? Toko, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if people need to dip from this because of the fact that this thing is that bad, I'm gonna be honest. You guys should do it. I don't want anyone getting mental damage because of this thing. Uh if it's that bad, if it's that bad to you all. But anyway, okay. Over over black. We hear an ancient voice that seems to be speaking from a faraway place. Okay, so for centuries, we dragons lived in peace. Okay, so I'm guessing this is, I guess, the Dragon Temple. Okay, look, I cannot read it like Gary Oldman. All right, I do not have the silky smooth British accent. All right, that does not come with my pure American accent, which just sounds like garbage. Okay. Uh, ancient world, an ancient world day. What? So was this script supposed to like actually show stuff from like way back when, like when Malifor was alive? 'Cause that actually sounds kind of cool. Like even if it's for a flashback, I would have liked to see that. The thing that I've run into is that a lot of people, including me, like this kind of period because it's we don't know much about it, and it's it's just strange to think about that we could have seen it along with the rest of this stuff. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be stuff that I think is really cool in here. Then I'm gonna realize, oh no, it's in the mix with all this other stuff that's made for kids. But anyway, okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I can barely do a British accent. Like I was talking to Lazi, and I was trying to do a British accent. And I'm not gonna do it now because I don't want to embarrass myself or offend anyone in here. But I did this thing, and she's immediately laughing, and just realizes this. It sucks, dude. The accent sucks. I can't do it, and I'm not gonna try to emulate Gary Oldman. I that is like that is insult. That's gonna be so insulting to him. I'm not going to commit that sin. All right, no matter how much. Oh, I guess I can try, but I'll see. I'll see. All right. Anyway, a pink sun rises over a magical landscape of rolling hills and lush forests. A silver river weaves through the countryside, shimmering in the sunlight. And all around there are dragons. Okay. I could read it as Kermit. Australian. Okay. If I do, okay. Any accent that is from anywhere else besides America, I will probably butcher, and I'm afraid of offending people. So, Trax, I am sorry. I will. Maybe I can work up the courage the next stream. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. We've prospered and lived in harmony with all creatures of the lands. It was a time of great balance. Okay, so that's neat. A few dragons slap into an overgrown valley and emerge with mouths full of juicy berries. Okay, so they're not like pure carnivores. So that's how they explain like what they eat, I guess. Okay, I will do the Kermit. I will do the Kermit, and I will read one line in this to give you guys a taste. Uh, okay, a couple other chasing catch as a mother and father fly by with the dragon's son and cheer him on as he takes to the air for the very first time. Uh, okay, I'll read this line. Perhaps we were all so blinded by the light, we were unable to see the darkness approaching on the horizon. Anyway, that's the excerpt from that. I'm done. Where did I find the full script? Actually, I did not. So it was found by, I guess, a group of leakers. They found the script. Someone called Yoshi Killer shared it with someone that went into a Legend of Spyro server, and they shared the script. And then it was confirmed that it was actually official by Crystal Blazer. Or Crystal Blazer. I don't want to say Blazer. Anyway, I got it from there. I think when the stream is over, I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm gonna leave a pinned comment with the actual script so you guys can read it. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna blush because of that Kermit impression. Anyway, blast. And okay, a blast of fire explodes out of the clouds, knocking the two dragons out of the sky. We were unable to see the coming of the one they call the Dark Master. We hear a mighty roar and see two red eyes shining out of the clouds. They shine brighter and brighter and white out the screen. When we regain our focus, we find ourselves in dark room. Okay. The screen went so the screen went so white it made it night. Oh my god. All right. Where a small egg sits on a soft bed of thatch, growing with a luminescence that seems to come from within. A mighty red dragon stands before it. This is Ignitus. He finishes the story. And that is why you are so important, young one. For with you comes hope. Okay. I like that, at least to me, it not only shows, like, okay, this is how it was before, which the games didn't actually really, the games didn't show until, like, the Eternal Night. And I think that it's neat to have the comparison, the contrast. You have a child being cheered on by its parents, and then you have Malefor just coming in from the clouds. He destroys everything, and the last hope is this egg. No one knows what it is, who it is, and then the whole story starts. And then we get to, I guess, what is the attack on the Dragon Temple. I don't know what to call you by, but this script is actually very good. But when does this all take place? Okay, so this script is supposed to be a retelling of A New Beginning, at least from what I understand. I haven't read it before. I've heard that it's bad, but I wanted to give it a shot because I don't know I don't know what's in it. So far I like it. So far I think that like just from even if it's a simple retelling of what the story's supposed to be in the world, I'm like, okay, that actually works. At least to me, I would have liked to at least see the first bit, at least this first bit that I see. Because I remember everyone's like, oh, they wrote it from the writers from Norman the North came in. It's like, okay, that's cool, but this right here actually I think builds up stuff pretty well because it masks the Dark Master. It doesn't tell you what his name is. It doesn't really say his name, which I thought was neat with A New Beginning and the Eternal Night. They never spoke Malefor's name. They only said the Dark Master. It's like they were afraid to actually say his real name, even though they knew it. Which is why I don't. A criticism I have of Dawn of the Dragon is that they actually say his name without saying like this is his name. We don't say it a lot because of this reason. Well, yeah. Actually, let me go back up. What do I refer? What would you refer to me as? Because everyone calls me Lore. Some people call me Lore. Some people call me by my Discord name, which is Just Shooter, or some people call me Shooter, and I'm fine with any one of them. So, yeah. The movie is its own thing based on Legend of Spyro trilogy. It's not supposed to be part of the Legend trilogy. Yeah, it's not supposed to be part of the Legend trilogy per se. As far as I know, it's a retelling of A New Beginning, but it has its own spin on it because it has a bunch of weird, crazy stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so Ignatius smiles down at the egg when boom, the room shakes. Ignatius' eyes open. Boom, the room shakes again, and the entire temple starts trembling. Dirt falls from the ceiling. Faults appear in the walls. Ignatius tries to steady himself when crack. The stone pedestal supporting the egg starts to give way. The egg rolls out of its nest and drops, but Ignatius catches it just in time. Phew. The gravelly voice of another dragon suddenly bellows from outside. They found us, Guardians. Save the eggs. Ignatius darts over to an opening in the rock wall and peers out to see dragons scrambling from roosts and taking off in the night with eggs in their mouths. I guess that's what. Blasts of green acid suddenly come out from nowhere, hitting a blue one in mid-flight. Okay, wait. So dragon scram. Okay, so this is implying, I guess, that so there were multiple dragons. It wasn't just the guardians per se, right? At least from what I'm seeing, this isn't just the guardians, or yeah, this isn't just the guardians that are at the temple, which actually makes more sense. Yeah, I wish we had a Legend of Spyro trilogy remastered. I will say this: the only thing that I can say about that right now, obviously, there's not none official one coming. I do have the Reignited Legend actually coming back like soon. I got the thing recorded, so we're gonna figure that out. Also, hello, Millipede. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. I'm gonna try to get through this. I was gonna get to like page 20, but I feel like at this rate I'm only gonna get to like page 5 by the time I reach like 30 minutes. Anyway, okay. Let me see where was I? All right. So Cyril gets hit. Ignatius watches in horror as the dragon clutches its chest and falls into the darkness. The egg falling within him, or falling with him. That was weird. Ignatius scans the sky for the source of the blast and is shocked by what he sees. A pack of hideous creatures is emerging from the clouds. hissing in delight. They have sharp. No, I got things. They have sharp claws and jagged yellow teeth, and their bodies seem to consist of rotting leaves, twisted thatch, and dripping mud. As if they were cut from the earth itself, these elemental beasts hang there in the sky, their eyes, or their red eyes, gleaming. Surrender the eggs as the Dark Master has ordered. There is no use in resist. Okay, these guys are the like classical villains now. Give them to us if you want the temple to stand through the night. Guys, this is a script from the old Legend of Spyro games. Okay, this is actually for a Legend of Spyro movie that was canceled. It was confirmed recently that the thing is official. This is the 4th draft of the script. I don't know if we have the first one anywhere. If the first one does come out, I might actually go look at that as well. But right now, we're just dealing with the 4th script. Okay, you guys. I need to stop looking at the chat because either I'm gonna be talking for like ages, or you guys are gonna say something that's just completely out of the blue. Like I'm into this. Don't ruin it for me. I want to stay in this. This is cool. Oh God. All right. A yellow dragon suddenly bursts from the temple. He bursts from the temple with an egg in its mouth. It is spotted by 2 of the elemental beasts, and they descend on him. One extends a sharp tail and stings the dragon like a scorpion. The dragon goes limp as the other elemental beasts grab the egg out of its mouth and flies off. The eggs protect the other eggs, and then he's gone. Ignitus turns away from the window and rushes to the egg. It is time, little one. He picks up the egg and places it under his wing when crash. The wall suddenly explodes, revealing 4 more of the elemental beasts. How many of these things are there? I remember the what is it? Like these elemental beasts. Like I'm trying to remember. There was only a few of them, and it was only like 1 per level. And like some of them were part of like, let's say, you had like some in the Altalwa, you had some in Tall Plains, which were part of the Altalwa religion. But now there's like these things are popping out all over the place now. Oh man. Oh no, Trax, I'm going to be glancing back at the chat. Like, don't worry, that's going to happen multiple times. Even though I say I'm not going to look at it. Like, if someone says something, I don't want to be rude. It's more. Oh God. All right. He picks up the egg. Okay. He picks up the egg and places it under his wing. Elemental beast, give it to us now. Ignitus turns away to shelter the egg and smiles. Isn't it nice when your enemies line up for you? Ooh. He inhales and blasts. Hits the beast with a burst of red fire. The beasts are blown back, and Ignitus takes the egg in his mouth and flies out into the night. So I'm why in their like okay, I get why in their mouth, but I remember like in the action, like in the game, they could clutch it, and I remember like one of the intentions was that the dragons had thumbs. So they could use utensils, not necessarily utensils, but it was like that was kind of the reason why I guess they had lances and they had all this stuff. So I'm wondering why they didn't just say, well, he has it in like one of his claws or something. Yeah, I don't know. It would seem easier for me to do that. Okay. Ignitus hits the sky. He hits the sky. Okay. What did the sky do to him? Flapping as fast as he can, three of the beasts regroup and give chase. He's defenseless with the egg in his mouth. He cannot use his fire. I'm not gonna go back. I got to keep going. I'm on page 4. I'm on page 4, guys. Let's go. They all charge when suddenly Ignitus tosses the egg into the air, blasts his surprised opponents, and catches it again. One of the beasts falls from the sky, but the other two keep coming. I can't imagine what this sounds like. It sounds like the electricity, or it sounds like a bee. This they split. They spit their green acid at him. Ignitus does his best to dodge, but the beasts stay with him. Bam! One of them rams him from his side. Bam! The other one rams him from his other side. Both beasts suddenly pull up and go to ram him at once, but Ignitus hits the brakes, and the beasts slam into each other. Okay, this is now the this is when the movie starts to become like generic. Also, when it says the yellow dragon is gone, did I just kill Voltaire? Oh my god! Did they just kill two of the guardians? Cyril went down. He dropped an egg. They stole it from the yellow dragon. He's gone. Oh, this movie is bloody. I didn't expect this. Oh no. Oh, that's sad. Oh man. Okay, both of these suddenly pull up and they do the thing. Ignitus smiles and zooms past them. The beasts scream in rage and shoot off after him. As they pick up speed, they start spinning through the air like flying eels. They get closer and closer and then slam. They connect with Ignitus' neck and the egg flies loose. No! No! Okay. I need to do it at least a bit dignified. But not today. I'll do this no! Anyway. Ignitus watches in horror as it falls through the sky and splash drops into the Silver River. Ignitus dives after it, the beasts follow, and they all chase after the egg as it heads downstream into raging rapids. Okay, well, this is getting interesting. The egg is bounced around, narrowly missing sharp rocks. Ignitus follows and tries to grab it, but the beasts grab his tail and pull him back. They slam against the rock walls, sending boulders dropping into the river. The egg barely avoids destruction. Ignitus narrows his eyes. Enough of this. He flies out of the channel and toward the brittle thicket of trees in the distance. The beasts follow, and he suddenly turns around in the air and blasts. The trees ignite in an explosion of fire, and the beasts are blown back. All right, so they always get blown back. Why aren't they like getting burnt? Like I would imagine like a wind. Just thinking here. Why, like for like a wind, like a okay? Well, I guess like they're made of mud and thicker and all this stuff. Like I feel like at least part of these guys would burn. That's just me. I don't know. Where was I? All right. They get blown back. Ignitus drops down to the Silver River and finally snatches the egg. He checks it. It's still intact. He looks around. What now? When something suddenly catches his eye. A glimmer in the forest up ahead. Ignitus brightens. Okay. He casts a glance behind him. There's no sign of the beast, and flaps off toward the glimmer. Oh man, he's going to glimmer, boys. He's oh man, guys, he's going to glimmer. It's the gateway to glimmer. Oh my god, it's Spyro 2. Ignitus lands in a quiet wooden glen. The glimmer is now gone. He looks around and whispers into the fog. Brothers, please, it is I, Ignitus, the dragon. I need your help. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Only the gentle rustling of trees can be heard. I beg of you, reveal yourselves. Suddenly, little glowing orbs of light emerge from the wood. They appear to be dragonflies. They circle around Ignitus, setting his desperate face aglow. There's no time to explain. I call on the allegiance of our distant ancestry. Take this egg, raise it in secret. It is the only hope we have. Oh, okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Okay, the beginning. I'm like, okay. So reading it, the action scenes okay. The like implications of some of this stuff, and I actually see something. I'm gonna read a bit more down. The beginning, I think, actually hits the beginning. I think hits very well. Yeah, the beginning is decent, but it always goes downhill fast. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Uh, the dragonflies exchange hesitant glances. One serious-looking bug with a strong, steady glow flies to the fore. This is Flash. Flash Gordon. Whenever there are dragons in this war, uh, wherever there are dragons, there is war. We are peaceful creatures, Dragon Ignitus. We don't bring your troubles to us. So he's being prowess. Like he's being he's being prowess, and they don't even they kind of like they leave the allegiance of our distant ancestry. Okay, so I guess like these guys have been allies for a long time. Kind of like at least what I assume between like the moles and the dragons. At least in the main canon. This egg will end all wars. It has been prophesied. The dragon that will hatch from it will bring peace to all the lands. Please, you must help me. Okay, so the purple dragon prophecy is different. Just looking at this. Um so to quote it, at least from memory, I might not be 100% correct. So as a lot of people know, the purple dragon prophecy just it says that there will be a purple dragon once every 10 generations, and it's found out that this purple dragon can harness all the elements or a bunch of the elements. And later on we realize it's Spyro's specific duty to bring an end to Malefor and to balance nature. The thing is, if it's that it's the purple dragon is supposed to end all wars, at least Spyro. And in this specific way, the purple dragon prophecy might not actually be the same, at least from what I'm reading, or the specific reason why Spyro exists might not particularly be the same, because he wasn't necessarily supposed to bring peace. He was supposed to bring balance, because Malefor was completely throwing everything out of whack. Like he was going to just okay, John the Dragon. He's going to destroy the world. Try to remake it, because what he assumes is he's going to bring upon a new age, and that age is, at least from what I understand, through the destruction of the old, he brings upon the new, which he technically did, because he started a whole long war. Spyro, on the other hand, because he was made to balance that out, technically, yes, he's supposed to bring peace, but it's kind of a bit, at least to me, it's a bit deeper than that. And this kind of is like boiling his purpose down to one line, essentially. At least that, to me, that's what this is. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at this a bit too much. Do the games even state it is his destiny to defeat Malefor? Yeah, I would assume so, because it doesn't specifically say Malefor, but that just so happens to be the guy that is throwing everything out of whack. So it's kind of like, eh. Uh, distant ancestry, I think, applies that they're implies that they're related. Um, I mean, the dragonflies and the dragons. I don't know. I've been watching some crazy, um, like stuff about evolution. Like, I forgot the name of the I forgot the name of the channel, but they went over this like crazy, um, over this crazy evolution stuff, and I don't know. Maybe that's what this is, but I don't know. The prophecy of the purple dragon, the white. Liza, you do not need to make this a prequel quote. I don't need this. You're gonna keep me here all day, just because of that. All right. Anyway, let's continue. I'm on page 6. Oh, I said I was gonna get to 20. I'm not even on page 6. Oh God. All right. The dragonflies look at each other unsure when a shadow falls upon them. They all look up to see the two elemental beasts circling in the sky. Ignitus gives the dragonflies a pleading look. It's now or never. Suddenly, a female dragonfly with gentle eyes flies forward. This is Luna. Alright, so we've met Spyro's parents now, or adoptive parents. We will do what we can. Flash looks at her and shakes his head. Ignitus smiles with relief and rolls the egg to her. The dragonflies lift it up and carry it toward a hidden passage in the rock. A blast of green acid whizzes past Ignitus. I'm apparently not having a good time reading English. The beasts have found him. He casts one last gaze toward the dragonflies, then takes off into the sky. Slam! The beasts are suddenly upon him, tearing and clawing at him. One of them raises its sharp tail and sting. Ignitus goes limp. He tumbles through the air and drops lifelessly into the sun. They just kill Ignitus! They just... What? Hey! What? They just... Oh yeah, I was curious, Archive. Oh my god, they just they killed another guard. What do you? Oh no! What happened? Why did they kill Ignitus? Oh no! What happened? Yeah, we're gonna get. Can we get F's in the chat for Ignitus? Oh no! I'm leaving. Nope, done. Man, I don't know whether to be sad or just. I don't know what. I don't know what. For Ignitus, he was pretty sus though. Yeah, he was a bit of an imposter. Oh God, he dies anyways. You don't have to say that. You don't have to say he dies anyway. I know he dies, but at least he dies in a fire. Saves Spyro and Cinder. And this one, he's like, "Hey, you have this egg. It's the last hope. It'll end the war to end all wars." And I guess he gets stung, and now he's floating through the Silver River. Oh God, he was set floating through the river. This man. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna have a theory. So if the ancient grove exists, and I remember correctly, the Silver River, it runs all the way to the ancient grove. So if he goes to the ancient grove, there's something that's there, because apparently like the whole forest is possessed, or the grove is possessed, or there's some dark magic to it that like it'll corrupt beings that are in it, and that will do its bidding. You have like an evil Ignitus, if that exists in this, and I'm very scared to see if they actually did that. Spyro has no meteor now. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Like, man, there's no like he can't. He's got to learn his elements by himself. And that his whole thing is that he dies in the games. This is just how they get that out of the way. Well, come on, man. Why would you? Why would you do that to Gary Oldman Dragon? Why would you do that to Gary Oldman Dragon? Uh, so, so far, I'm. I don't think it's that bad. Actually, I don't think it's bad. I'm confused by some of the choices because now I guess Spyro has to, like, we didn't get to know Ignitus very well, and he was a pit, at least from what I know. I don't know if he comes back later or not. Um, yeah, Dark Ignitus. Aren't there two other guardians? Okay, so we saw a blue dragon go down, and Ignitus called that Cyril. So, some for some reason Cyril goes down. Voltaire goes down later, at least from what we can assume. Then Ignitus specifically says lifelessly drops into the Silver River. This is the only one that says like lifelessly. Like it implies that they just killed this man. They just killed him straight up. Or I don't know. Maybe it's an expression of like he just goes limp. Yeah, because it does say he goes limp. But then it says he lifelessly drops, or he drops lifelessly. So what is it? Is he dead? Is he not dead? Well, I don't. What's going on? I don't know. I need to move on. I need to. I should have taken Dragon Device and Fire's advice, and I should have gotten rubbing alcohol for this. Anyway, slam the beasts are suddenly. Yeah, so that's that. The beasts cackle in triumph and swoop into the gleam. It's deserted. There's no sign of the egg. They roar in frustration and scream to the woods. Hide! Hide from us now, but you cannot hide forever. The Dark Master will find you and prove the folly of the. Why am I going in accent? And prove the folly of your so-called prophecy. Maybe he collapsed out of exhaustion. I'm gonna collapse out of exhaustion, Star. I'm very sad to say y'all have too much faith in the script, man. That's the only thing that's gonna keep me going with this. You got straight up more. Oh, that's too funny. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Okay, I'm gonna get to page 10, and we're gonna stop there. And there's 89 pages in this, so we're gonna have plenty of streams if it goes like this every time. Okay, exit the Dragonfly Glen. Nighttime. We're in a secret valley hidden in the forest. Two dragonflies flutter around the egg. Flash and Luna, husband and wife. I don't know why I didn't stop you. I should have put my wing down. You and your wing. It's the right thing to do, and you know it. The dragons and dragonflies have an ancient pact. But what are we going to do? Raise it as one of our own? We already have an egg. So, what's one more? Luna gives him a smile. Flash frowns, giving in. Wife always wins, even in the world of dragonflies. All right. Okay, so we're going with that in the script. That's fine. Life lesson there, I guess. I don't know. I don't even have a girlfriend. Okay. Anyway, Luna and Flash rolled the egg into a soft bed thatch next to a much smaller egg, a dragonfly egg. Uh, lifelessly, meaning he was falling as if he was lifeless. Yeah, I guess that makes it. Also, I don't like. Okay, I don't. What? I'm. So this is when the script starts to go down, doesn't it? It's like you have all this stuff, and you have the relationship between Flash and Luna, or yeah, Flash and actually, wait, why is she? It was Nina in the original. Like in A New Beginning, it was Nina. Luna is written very weirdly here. Huh. Yeah, I mean, in a way, it shows that someone is dead or makes someone look dead. He slumped lifelessly onto the floor. Yeah, that makes sense. Why rename Nina Luna? No Man's Land. Yeah, No Man's Land. Wait, I already said the war to end all wars. We don't need No Man's Land here as well. You just recreate World War One in the world of Spyro. All right. Luna pats the egg and dusts them off. She turns to her husband and gives him a look. He blinks. What? All right. He flutters off, returning a beat later with some leaves. He he places one on top of the dragonfly egg, covering it like a blanket. Luna smiles. He places one on top of the dragon egg. It sits on top of it like a hat. Flash smiles, and it doesn't. He sighs and flies off again. Wait, so like he puts it on like a hat. He's like, oh my god, I don't know what we're doing with this big egg. It's like the size of me. I'm just gonna put a leaf on it as a hat. Just think it's funny. It's like, oh yeah, you just saw the guy who took this thing, offering this, protecting this thing with his life. He uses a leaf as a hat. All right, all right, all right, Flash. You were likable somewhat in the game, but I don't know about right now. This nah, rename Spyro to Spyzo. Uh, Reading this entire thing is like being reborn and can't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I'm not gonna say anything about that comment. uh, uh, all right. That expectant parent montages. Silkworm, silkworm helpers. I'm not necessarily going to read this thing right here. I'm just kind of skim through it. But that's wait. So I got like a whole thing for for expectant dragonfly mothers in here. Uh, so it's Flash building a crib. Dragonfly doctor holds a stethoscope. Da, da, da. Wait. So oh, so he holds it. He holds the stethoscope up to the egg, and he flies across the room. Oh my god! Oh man, he listens to it. He's like Spyro's like, all right, I'm chilling inside this eggshell. I'm just doing whatever. His heartbeat blasts his adoptive father across the room. All right, you must read it all. It will make you stronger. Fine, I'll read it all. Fine. Pan down to a row of expectant dragonfly mothers, all knitting tiny little booties with happy little silkworm helpers by their side. Wait, so does this imply that the dragonflies have feet? Because this isn't talking about Luna. This is talking about expectant dragonfly. This is talking about all of them. This, I think it's already breaking me. I'm going to be honest. I mean, okay. At the end of the row, Luna is knitting an enormous pair of booties. Why did they say? I was going to say boots. Why do they say it like that? Why do they have to write it down in this way? Her silkworm helper desperately tries to keep up. So like she's just like making this thing, making like a marvel of engineering, and this silkworm is like, "Please stop! I need to keep up. You're going too fast to make these huge things. Who are you making these for anyway? The ancient one?" Implying the dragonflies have 1816 plus year technology. Oh no. Oh no, man. Pan down a row of expectant dragonfly fathers building tiny cribs, tiny little cribs. At the end of the row, Flash is hammering the last nail into an enormous crib. Bang, bang, crash. The entire thing topples over. The other expectant dragonfly fathers up. So, like, dragonfly society. So, like, when you have all of these fathers and mothers, they all do stuff together. So, I'm guessing, like, in this, dragonflies are like a communal society when it comes to this stuff. I wouldn't know why, but it seems in this that it's more like communal rather than you do it by, like, what some might expect is that you do it by yourself. Uh, I don't know, or maybe they have like focus groups. I don't know. It's just weird. It's interesting. A dragonfly doctor holds a stethoscope. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm probably going to butcher it, even though I know what the word is. Making making it made of sticks up to the dragonfly egg, and lets Flash listen. Heartbeat, 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 heartbeat. Flash lights up. The doctor then holds the stethoscope up to the dragon egg, and and lets Flash listen. Flash is blown across the room. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. Spyro is already powerful, and it's just his heartbeat. They have they have a treadmill. Wait, wait, they fly. Why do they need a treadmill? These are dragonfly. Oh god, is this like the what's the one Sparks with the hands? I don't remember which one it is. It's either like you have the reignited. Yeah, you have like the reignited version of Sparks where it has like the six legs and it's more like, you know, kind of a cartoonish actual dragonfly. You have like the French fry looking Sparks with the big head from the originals, and then you have the one with the arms and the gloves. It looks like it's out of a Disney movie. I think it's I want to say it's a new not it's saying I want to say it's a Hero's Tale. Okay. Seriously, why do they need a treadmill? It makes no sense. They need they need treadmills. They need treadmills for their wings. Obviously, they're just flapping those things all over the place. Oh, man! Imagine how they like exercise their wings. They deadlift with their wings. Do curls with their wings. Oh no! Cheeto Sparks. Yeah, Cheeto Sparks. Oh god. Uh. Blah, 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 blah. The eggs sit in their nests before a flickering fire. Luna flutters before them with a warm smile. Any day now, Flash. Any day now. Behind her, Flash gives her a look, and then passes out. The power of Luna. She made him pass out immediately for giving her a look. This is a warning. Uh, like, I think Luna actually was the one that was gonna bring the end of the war. It's just Ignitus was confused before he got stabbed. He was kind of panicking. He didn't realize that Luna could just make people pass out. Oh wait, like how is this thing gonna be animated? Like he's just sitting there in a chair, and like Luna's being a caring mother, be like a compassionate character. Flash is sitting back there. He's looking at her, and he gives her a look, and then he just like gone. He's out. Like that's it. That's all his character does. He passes out. What the heck? It's like some what is this? Oh man, I think this is just me. Like it's not even the script that's bad. It's not even the script that's bad right now. This is just me. I'm just goofing off. All right, here we are. The mountain of Balfour. Night. A dark mountain is hideously framed against a dual moons. So Zella and Adrano. It its peak is shaped like a gargoyle, twisting unnaturally in the night. A moat of bubbling tar winds around it like an oily snake. It's bleak, horrible. You move inside. Room of shadows. A large red gem sits atop a stone pedestal, bathing the room in an eerie glow. A small black bat with oversized fangs hangs upside down from the ceiling. This is Pox. Why are they named him Pox? Isn't that a disease? Okay. He watches as two of the elemental beasts slither in, one of them holding an egg. Master, these beasts, they have returned. Okay, what kind of impression do we want for Pox? What kind of thing, or what kind of voice? I will because Pox seems I don't know, because Pox is I guess interesting. I wanna see this. I've seen art of it. I think Millipede actually made art. No wait, no, was it Millipede or was it another? I think it was Aqua. There's someone actually made art of the character. I thought it was neat. Um, who wouldn't name their child after a disease? Ah, yes, I do enjoy my son Flu. Morgan Freeman. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go Morgan. Yeah, I'll go Morgan Freeman. I'll see if I can do that. Let me see. As you command, master. Okay, I'll do the elemental beast with like a southern accent, and then I'll do Pox with the Morgan Freeman impression. Uh, Two red eyes appear in the darkness. They gaze down upon the egg and narrow. This is not the egg of the prophecy. You sound really posh. I don't know. I don't know. I might do that. I don't know. Ah, oh boy, this is gonna be good. Pox watches with sadistic delight as one of the elemental beasts summons enough courage to step up to the red eyes. But the guardians, it is one they coveted. How can you be sure? You dare question me? Oh yeah, so all the guys are gonna be so. No, they're not. I'm like, okay, the dark. I don't know. Should I do the Dark Masters Kermit? Uh, yeah. Actually, I remember who drew it. I might bring it up like next stream. I might figure it out how I'm gonna do that. But we're almost there. We're almost to page. I can see page 9. I can see it. Where am I? You dare question me? We are sorry, master. We have failed you. Let us take it away in silence. Leave it where it lies. I want to make use of it. I gotta ask right now, who the heck wrote this script? Because I want to talk to the person and ask them what were they. Um, it was the people who made. It was people who wrote. I think Norm of the North. I forgot. I forgot their name. It's at top of the script. I'll go look at it. Yeah, the Altieri brothers. Yeah. All right. Make use of it. Elemental beast backs away. We will return to the temple. We will find the egg you seek. No. The elemental beast stops. Actually, I'm gonna try this. I'm actually gonna try with Malifaux. It's like, your service has come to an end. Uh, he just shoots him. Fire suddenly explodes out of the darkness, reducing the elemental beast to a pile of ash. Hawk seals with delight as the display and reflection of the red eyes appears on the egg. As for you, your service has only just begun. Okay, jeez. I'm seeing, yeah. Hello, Echo. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm like just getting the page 10. It's been like an hour. Alright, what do we got? A claw reaches out and pets the egg, and your brother egg will be found. It will be found. The red crystal suddenly pulses, filling the room with a crimson glow. Pox, I have a task for you. Pox's eyes widen with delight. He launches off the ceiling and lands on the egg. Anything, master. Anything. He's trying to be very expressive, and then I'm trying to do a Morgan Freeman impression. Okay. As Pox waits for his instructions, we move closer to the egg, and it switches to the dragonflies. Where the other dragon egg sits in a bed of soft thatch next to the dragonfly egg. Suddenly, one of the eggs tremble, and then it flies up. What was that? She stares down at the egg, but it looks like it was nothing. She shrugs. She shrugs, and goes to fly off again when the other egg trembles. Luna spins back around and watches with excitement as both eggs start to twitch and shake. He turns in. Flash, I think they're hatching. I think they're both hatching. Flash quickly appears by her side, frazzled. Okay, let's just stay calm. Breathe, honey. I need you to breathe. Okay, dude, it's fine. Like, yeah. The important thing is not to panic. He starts flying back and forth in panic. I'm going to boil some water. Wait. Okay, yeah. Anyway. He goes to fly off, but Luna grabs him. She just says, just watch. Flash takes a deep breath and watches with Luna as the eggs continue to twitch and tremble and crack. The expectant parents gasp when a little yellow dragonfly pokes his head out of the smaller egg. He's cute, wide-eyed, and still and is a spitting image of Flash and Luna. The proud parents glow even brighter at the sight of him when crack, the other egg opens with a much bigger head, and a much bigger head pops out of it. It's cute, wide-eyed, and looks nothing like Flash and Luna. It's a little purple dragon. Luna gives both of her babies a maternal smile. Flash looks at the dragon, not sure how to feel, then turns to the dragonfly and smiles proudly. My son will be named Sparks, and our other son will be named... Flash looks at the little purple dragon and then looks away. He's not ready to accept this. Luna frowns at him and then smiles at her new dragon son, Spyro. We'll call him Spyro. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna take a picture of this stuff. Anyway, do we need this much emphasis on the dragonflies? I think the egg is. I think the brother egg is a light. Yeah, it's okay. So saying brother egg, at least for right now, the Dark Master, I guess, is assuming that. or maybe there's some other implication to that. I don't know. Yeah, it could be anything at this point. There's not. I haven't seen anything to really say. Oh, well, it's this or it's that. It is interesting phrasing though. Uh, it's interesting to see that wording is uh, like with Ignitus, he dove lifelessly into the Silver River. It's Brother Egg. Um, I don't know if that's ever explained, but it is interesting phrasing to say that because of the fact that at this point it's like 2008 when this thing's being written. Dawn of the Dragon's already out. The handheld version has been out, so there is a contrast between the two different versions. One is uh, Spyro and Cinder aren't brothers and aren't siblings, and the other one is. The handheld ones being the one where they are siblings, and also just so happen to be frozen in a crystal for 3,000 years. Uh, so I don't know. Maybe they went with something, or they just said like, "Oh, well, this is what they call it." Could be brother. I don't know. Maybe brother egg means something else. It doesn't necessarily mean like related, but I don't know why they would say like clutch mate. I don't know why. At least Luna took the opportunities for dragonflies having a bigger role. Let's just say they can shorten a bit. Also, I'm curious. Do you have any sanity left? Okay. Yes, I actually do. I'm the thing that I'm a bit disappointed in right now, and yeah, this is kind of ironic since we're dealing with the Legend of Spyro. So I am, yeah, I'm a fan of like Lord of the Rings and how they build up the Shire and how they show in a way that they show what life like there is like outside of like a specific thing. Like you have people taking wagons back and forth. Um, you have taverns. You have farmers. You have the people who are richer and well known, like Bilbo Baggins, and that stuff I would have liked to see in this. If they're gonna do like they showed the dragonflies, it would have been cool to see. The other thing is that they use stuff that's like we would use, but they use just like for the stethoscope uh they use like a stick. They make it out of stick and stuff, which is fine. But there is some stuff where I'm like, why don't you have some different variants of what we might have in the real world? What would they use? Like I don't know, maybe they uh because what would they make stuff out of? Because and this is the other thing. Are they in like the swamp or are they in like a fort? Because it's I don't know. I actually need to look at the definition of where they are before I continue on that thought. But like in the original Legend of Spyro, they just use like mushrooms, right? We gotta see a little bit more dragon culture too, which is nice. Okay, if we get to see that, I'll be happy. Uh, da, da, da. I don't mind the dragonflies having bigger roles because it makes you care about not the Shire. You can't care if you don't show it. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I'm a sucker for world building, and I like to see stuff built upon when it comes to certain aspects of the world. And if they're able to do that successfully, then I think they actually have something better off than, let's say, the original Legend of Spyro. It's not like, oh, well, you run into this world and you're now going off and doing all this stuff. You can, like, in this, you can explore a bit into what the cultures are like, which is something that which is something that I think The Legend of Spyro could have done, but didn't because of budget constraints and stuff. This thing can explore it a little bit more because it's a movie. But anyway, also, yeah, they might have feet. My role very bizarre. Anyway, don't kind of question it. I'm just looking for something real quick. Sorry. Okay, so I did see something on like the mod, the blue names. So for anyone who has like a blue name or a wrench beside their name, those are the mods. They moderate the chat. They make sure everyone's obviously not uh, saying bad stuff and banning bots and all that stuff. They are friends of mine or people that I typically pick out. I've known them for a while, so that's why they have that role. And they also have experience modding Discord servers or YouTube streams like this one. Except usually, typically, they're much larger. This one's extremely small. But my God, I didn't actually realize I was gonna get so many people on here. Like 15 is a lot. That is a lot of people. Anyway, anyway, so far, I guess it's not that bad. At least to me, it's not that bad right now. I'm on the beginning of page 11. So I guess like at what stage does this start to get extremely like what stage does this start to get like extremely bad? Just so I know, just so I can prepare. Because I'm kind of afraid. Yeah, I have a lot of mods. Yeah, I do. I got a lot. That's a few people. I mean, granted, like for the mods that like got half of them are in Britain, the other half are in the United States. So it's depending on when I stream, they can cover different time zones. Okay. I will. All right. So for anyone who's looking for the script, when the stream's over, I'm going to pin the script in the comment section so you can go there. Or if one of the mods want to put my Discord server in the chat, I'm going to put the script in there. I'm probably going to put it in like the announcement channel just to let everyone know, or I'm going to pin it in one of the channels and I'll probably let everyone know where that is. But most likely it's just going to be in the announcement channel, so it'll be pretty much there. But school moment. Okay, well, there's a school. Okay, this is getting like fan fiction territory. I'm gonna stop this before this gets too more. Anyway, so I'm curious. Did people enjoy this? That's the one thing I have to ask because I don't know if people would rather see me play a game when I stream or would rather me look into something like this, read it, and then I guess go at it with uh, a lore focus. I guess if that makes sense. Kind of doesn't make sense to me. It sounded better when I thought about it, but I don't usually see stuff like this typically. I thought it would be interesting to do. So oh great, dang. There is a diaper scene. Okay, you don't have to say that there's a diaper scene. Okay. All right. Hmm. Actually, let me see. Can I make a poll? No, wait, no, that's not it. I don't know how to make polls in this. If I knew how to make polls, I'd do that. I was gonna look at the chat. Yeah, it's fan fiction time. Oh man. But anyway, yeah, I mean, for me, this is fun. I like doing this. I just I don't know if anyone else did. Yeah, like I'll try to do like voices and stuff for this when I can, but I've just gotta nail down like which voices I want to do. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring some one of the mods on there. They'll voice some of the other characters. Oh god, that would be funny. I want to hear you do the. Want to hear me do the Morgan Freeman voice again? Because I'm doing the voice of God. That's about it. It's not very good. Uh, I enjoyed it. The script probably made Spyro's reputation worse. Maybe have more people along. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have more people along with me when I do this. Oh, it'd be interesting. I enjoy reading this. It really goes in bad fanfiction territory. Has some more dramatic reading the script. There's also an inflation scene. Okay. Oh man. That's you could stream on different days to prevent you. I am going to stream it on a few different days. That's definite. I'm not gonna stream it like back to back. I'm just gonna split it up. I'm probably gonna cover this over a few weeks, and I might put in some gaming streams. But anyway, uh, I'm going to because my mind is right now kind of just blowing up. I gotta take a break from this. All right. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Hopefully next time I can make it a bit more entertaining. I didn't know what I was doing with this. I'm gonna be honest. Thank you all for coming. I didn't expect almost 20 people. I hope you guys enjoy, and also uh, stay tuned for the reading that is Legend coming up. Finally got that sort of done. Well, actually, I got it done. I haven't recorded. That's what I'll say. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think this is going to be pretty good. The voice of God, you say? Oh man, is that delayed? Morgan Freeman. Okay. God. All right.